Have you ever thought walking could be harmful for some older adults? While staying active is one of the best things you can do for your health, doctors warn that for some older adults, excessive walking can actually worsen existing conditions, increase the risk of injury, and put dangerous strain on the body. The truth is, not all seniors benefit from the same level of physical activity, and in some cases, too much movement can cause more harm than good. In this video, we're diving into 5 specific groups of older adults who need to limit their walking to avoid serious health risks. From those with joint problems to seniors with heart conditions, we'll break down why certain individuals must modify their activity levels to protect their long-term well-being. Stay tuned until the end because you'll discover how to identify if you or someone you love falls into one of these categories and what steps to take to stay healthy without overexertion. Making the right adjustments could be the key to preventing a major health setback. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Those prone to severe blood pressure fluctuations. For many older adults, maintaining stable blood pressure is a key part of staying healthy. But for those who experience severe fluctuations, either sudden drops or spikes, walking too much can lead to serious consequences. Conditions like orthostatic hypotension, where blood pressure drops suddenly when standing or walking, can cause dizziness, lightheadedness, and even fainting. On the other hand, uncontrolled hypertension can make physical exertion dangerous, increasing the risk of strokes or heart complications. The biggest risk with unstable blood pressure is that symptoms can strike unexpectedly. Someone may feel fine at the start of a walk, but after just a few minutes, they could suddenly experience blurry vision, weakness, or a feeling like they're about to pass out. If they're walking alone or in a public place, this could lead to serious falls, head injuries, or even life-threatening situations. And the problem isn't just with those who already have diagnosed blood pressure issues. Many people may not even realize their body struggles to regulate blood pressure properly until a dangerous episode occurs. Take Eleanor, for example. At 82, she had always been relatively active, but she had also dealt with occasional dizzy spells when standing up too quickly. She assumed it was just a part of aging and ignored it. One morning, she went for a walk as usual, but about 10 minutes in, she suddenly felt her vision go dark, and the next thing she knew, she was on the ground. She had fainted due to a rapid drop in blood pressure, leading to a painful fall and a fractured wrist. After being evaluated by her doctor, she learned that her body was struggling to regulate blood pressure with movement, and she needed to adjust her walking routine, stay hydrated, and use a mobility aid for stability. Once she made these changes, she was able to stay active without putting herself at risk. If you or a loved one experiences frequent dizziness, sudden weakness, or extreme fatigue during walks, it's important to pay close attention to what your body's telling you. Walking is beneficial, but for those with unstable blood pressure, it must be done carefully. Staying hydrated, walking with support, and checking blood pressure regularly can help prevent serious health scares. And in some cases, switching to safer low-impact exercises like seated leg lifts, stretching, or balance exercises may be a better alternative. Knowing your limits can make all the difference when it comes to your health and safety. Number 2. People with chronic heart conditions. For many seniors, walking is one of the best ways to keep the heart strong. But for those with serious heart conditions, too much walking can become a dangerous strain on the cardiovascular system. People with heart failure, arrhythmias, or unstable angina need to be very careful about overexertion, as it can lead to dizziness, breathlessness, and even sudden cardiac events. The heart works harder with every step, and for someone with an already weakened heart, excessive walking can push it beyond safe limits. One of the biggest dangers of heart conditions is that symptoms can appear suddenly and unpredictably. A person may feel fine at the start of a walk, but after just a few minutes, they may experience chest pain, an irregular heartbeat, or severe fatigue. Many people assume they just need to push through, but in reality, this is the body's way of signaling that the heart is under too much stress. Ignoring these early warning signs can lead to serious complications, including heart attacks or strokes. Consider Edward, a 79-year-old man who had been managing mild heart disease for years. He enjoyed walking in the mornings, but over time, he noticed that even short walks left him feeling unusually tired and out of breath. Instead of slowing down, he thought he just needed to build endurance, so he kept increasing his distance. One day, he experienced severe chest tightness and dizziness during a walk, and he had to be rushed to the hospital. His doctor explained that his heart wasn't pumping efficiently enough to handle the physical stress, and he needed to follow a carefully controlled exercise plan instead of overexerting himself. After switching to short, supervised walks and gentle strength exercises, Edward was able to maintain his health without putting his heart at risk. If you or a loved one has a chronic heart condition, it's crucial to listen to your body and follow medical guidance on physical activity. Walking is beneficial, but only when done within safe limits. Pay attention to signs like shortness of breath, chest discomfort, or sudden fatigue, and never ignore these warning signals. A personalized exercise plan, one that balances movement with safety, can help keep the heart strong without overloading it. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3, those recovering from recent surgery or injury. One of the most overlooked risks for seniors is walking too much too soon after surgery or injury. While staying mobile is important for recovery, overexertion can delay healing, increase pain, and even lead to complications. Whether it's a hip or knee replacement, a fracture, or a muscle injury, the body needs time to heal properly before it can handle extended periods of walking. Pushing too hard can result in swelling, inflammation, and even re-injury, which could set back the recovery process by months. The biggest issue is that many people underestimate how much stress walking puts on the body. Every step requires the muscles, joints, and bones to work together, and if one part of the body is still healing, it may not be strong enough to support the weight and movement required. For example, someone recovering from hip surgery may feel fine walking short distances indoors, but if they increase their steps too quickly, they could experience joint instability, muscle weakness, or even a dangerous fall. Take Margaret, for example. At 75, she had knee replacement surgery and was eager to get back to her normal routine. Her doctor advised her to take it slow, but she didn't want to feel lazy, so she pushed herself to walk more than recommended. At first, she thought she was making progress, but soon she noticed sharp pain, swelling, and stiffness in her knee. A follow-up visit revealed that she had strained the soft tissues around the joint, delaying her recovery by several weeks. When she finally followed a gradual, controlled walking plan, she healed faster and was able to regain her strength safely. If you or someone you know is recovering from surgery or an injury, it's important to prioritize healing before increasing activity levels. Follow your doctor's or physical therapist's recommendations and listen to your body. If walking is causing pain, fatigue, or swelling, it may be a sign that you need to slow down. Recovery isn't just about movement. It's about giving your body the time and care it needs to rebuild strength without unnecessary setbacks. Number 4. Seniors with severe peripheral neuropathy. For many seniors, walking feels like second nature. But for those with severe peripheral neuropathy, a condition that affects the nerves in the feet and legs, walking can become not just difficult, but dangerous. Peripheral neuropathy often causes numbness, tingling, weakness, and even sharp pain, making it hard to maintain balance or feel the ground properly. This significantly increases the risk of falls, injuries, and even long-term mobility issues. One of the biggest dangers of neuropathy is that the nerves responsible for detecting pain and pressure don't function properly. This means that someone with neuropathy might not realize they've injured their foot, twisted an ankle, or developed sores from walking too much. Many seniors with this condition don't notice the problem until it becomes serious, leading to infections, ulcers, or even the need for amputation in extreme cases. Consider Frank, a 78-year-old man diagnosed with diabetic neuropathy. For years, he enjoyed taking daily walks around his neighborhood, but over time, he noticed that his feet were becoming increasingly numb. One day, after a particularly long walk, he discovered a deep blister on his foot, but because he couldn't feel it, he had kept walking on it for hours. By the time he noticed, the wound had worsened, leading to an infection that required weeks of medical treatment. His doctor advised him to limit his walking, wear supportive shoes, and check his feet daily for signs of injury. By making these adjustments, Frank was able to stay active while reducing his risk of serious complications. If you or someone you love has peripheral neuropathy, it's essential to take precautions before walking long distances. Wearing proper footwear, walking on stable surfaces, and doing balance exercises can help reduce the risk of falls and injuries. And most importantly, regular foot checks and medical evaluations can catch problems before they become serious. For those with severe neuropathy, switching to low-impact exercises like swimming or seated workouts may be a safer alternative to walking long distances. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 5. Seniors with severe arthritis. One of the most common reasons doctors advise certain seniors to limit their walking is severe arthritis. Many older adults experience joint pain, stiffness, and inflammation. But for those with advanced osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis, excessive walking can actually worsen their condition rather than help it. The joints, especially the knees, hips, and ankles, bear the weight of every step, and when the cushioning cartilage is already worn down, too much movement can lead to painful swelling, increased stiffness, and even long-term joint damage. The problem is that many people believe staying active will always make things better, so they push through the pain, thinking they are doing their body a favor. But when the cartilage is already deteriorated, forcing movement on inflamed joints can actually accelerate the damage, leading to bone-on-bone friction. Over time, this can make everyday activities like standing, bending, or even getting out of bed more painful than before. Take Robert, for example. At 81, he had always been an active man and loved his daily walks. But over time, he noticed that his knees were becoming swollen and stiff after every walk. Instead of giving his body the rest it needed, he kept pushing himself, thinking he was just working through the stiffness. Eventually, the pain got so severe that he struggled to climb stairs or even stand for long periods. His doctor explained that excessive walking was aggravating his arthritis, and what he really needed was gentle, low-impact movement, like swimming or cycling, to strengthen his muscles without putting strain on his joints. Once he adjusted his routine, he noticed a significant reduction in pain, better mobility, and even improved energy levels. If you or someone you know has severe arthritis, it's crucial to listen to your body. Instead of long walks that can exacerbate joint inflammation, Opt for activities that support mobility without overloading the joints. Swimming, chair exercises, and light stretching can help keep you active without causing unnecessary pain. And always pay attention to what your body's telling you. If walking is causing more pain than relief, it may be time to adjust your routine. Final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect on these 5 groups of older adults who may need to limit their walking to protect their health. While walking is an essential part of staying active, it's not always beneficial for everyone. If you or someone you love falls into one of these categories, modifying your activity and listening to your body can help prevent unnecessary pain, injury, and health complications. Which of these situations resonated with you the most? Have you noticed any of these warning signs in yourself or a loved one? We'd love to hear from you. Sharing your experiences in the comments could help others who might be facing the same challenges. Protecting your health after 70 isn't just about staying active, it's about staying active the right way. By making small, smart adjustments, whether it's reducing your walking distance, switching to lower impact exercises, or using proper support when needed, you can maintain mobility without putting yourself at risk.